I'm over here like
Good
in the
evening.
post.
Step dance.
I know.
uh,
I had to remind myself to stop dancing. But
yeah.
hello, everyone. Good
Hello,
evening from
hello.
our side of the world. Um, we are glad to be back here. It feels like we haven't been here for eons, right? But we are
Yeah.
actually happy to be here. Excited to be chatting again with my business found friends, my BFF. And so tonight we have a very interesting topic, and I just hope that we can encourage someone out there and answer someone's questions. So before we start, let us introduce ourselves, my beautiful friends. My name is Elizabeth, and I am the half of Leonard and Elizabeth Digital Marketing. We are both originally from the Philippines, and we now live in British Columbia, Canada. Leonard is a full time nurse. I also work full time in the client services sector. And we are both proud digital business owners. On to you, Veronica.
Hi, everyone. My name is Veronica Ramos. Soy originalmente de Mexico. I am a mother. I'm a fur mom. Of course, I'm a grandma. I think that I love my grandkids more than my own children, but that's what grandmas do. I still work full time as an operations manager. And I just love to spend time with my beautiful BFFs here that without this business, would have never met these beautiful ladies. Heidi?
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon. What's that one? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yes, my name is Haiti, originally from the Philippines, and I'm now living here in Ontario, Canada. I'm a full time healthcare worker. I'm a stepmom, a grandma, and a proud digital business owner. Okay, now where did she go? Hello, Elizabeth.
I think that she,
Oh,
what is it?
okay,
Maybe
so
selected
yeah.
a different.
I think so. So
But we,
okay, so while
yeah,
waiting for her, so you look good
let
in
me
black.
share a little bit about my mini vacation that I had
Sure,
while she
yes.
comes up in. Oh,
Oh,
there
welcome
she
back.
is.
What happened?
I'm sorry, ladies. I am hearing my radio so loud in the background. I had to run. I'm just like, okay, I better make it fast before Hades finishes her introduction. I'm so sorry, guys. But I'm here. I'm back. I didn't disappear. Well, I kind of like disappeared for a second, but I'm back because it's just really very. I can actually hear it really loud in the background, and it's very distracting. So, thank you for that wonderful introduction, my friend. Tonight, what we're going to talk about is work-life balance. And as a digital business owner, we're going to share some experiences and tips on how we juggle our work, our business, and our family. So you're in for a treat. So just hang on, sit down, maybe get a cup of tea or coffee, relax, and yeah, this I have this huge mug mug right here,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna run out of water. So to start off, I am going to bring out the first question. Okay, so our first question for tonight is what does a typical day look like for you? And how do you balance the business tasks with family time? And maybe I would add the work as well, right? Our
Mm-hmm.
full-time work. So for me, a typical day would be, waking up in the morning, having my gratitude time, my quiet time. That's very important to me. It's a must. And I also like getting ready and then sharing morning doses of inspiration to everybody, because that also is, aside from encouraging people, which I wanted to do and I pray to do, that also encourages me. And then I get ready, make my breakfast, eat my breakfast. This is gonna be detailed, this is gonna be long. And
Okay.
then of course, work.
Condensed.
And then yeah, okay, then we have work. Yeah, and then we have to go to work, of course. And then because I work full time, and then I make dinner, make time for the family. That's when we catch up on the things that go to our day. clean up, and then I work on our online business, our digital business, for maybe about 2 to 4 hours, and then I create my things that I needed to do for the next day. Okay, before I take on the entire show, Veronica.
Okay, what's my typical day? Are we talking about Monday to Friday or weekend? Let's do
A
Monday to
day.
Friday.
Monday to Friday. We can talk about the weekend too.
Yes. Uh,
Babe, hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Don't
oh,
forget
there's a
that's my
puppy.
baby. Let's
I
go.
know she wants attention.
She wants attention. Well, Monday to Friday, I get up in the morning. Of course, someone makes sure that I take her for a walk. She's my exercise buddy. She's my free gym person, my coach. So I get up, the same as Elizabeth, our gratitude, thanking God for another beautiful day of life that He has given us as a gift. Then
Mm-hmm.
take her out for a walk, um, get ready to work, give my 100% while I'm working. Then after work, do some chores in the house, and then start, working on my digital business. And yes, I do take lunch. For you guys to know, I do take lunch. I don't. I don't take a nap because then I won't wake up into the next day. So I only take naps on weekends.
Oh, nice.
And it depends on the day. Sometimes the kids or my granddaughter or my son, we take turns of who's doing dinner. So depending on how the day goes. And like Elizabeth, at least for me, is 2 to 3 hours in the evenings. Or if not, I will do one in the morning, 1 hour in the morning, and two or three in the evening. It's just learning to balance
Hmm.
the your family, work, your business, and also yourself. You need to take care of yourself.
Yes.
That's why I'm so grateful that I have my little fur baby that she makes sure I at least walk
Go out.
3 times a
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
She wants to run,
Yes.
but it's like, no, I can't run yet.
Yes. Yes.
How about
Yeah.
you?
That's that. Oh, sorry. Are you okay?
No, I'm
Yes.
done. You're
Yes.
next.
I was just excited because of your puppy there. I told my husband if you're going to get a dog, but one purpose is so that I'm forced to go out
Mhm.
during winter, because in winter you are just hesitant to go out. At least your winter, if you have a dog, you have to go out, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, my typical day is since I've been off for a while now, I'm getting back to my old routine. So usually my typical day is I woke up for 4:30 in the morning. I stay in bed for 15 minutes. That's my quiet time, and then get ready for work. And then the main thing that I don't do is I don't look at my phone. I only use it for just an alarm, but I try not to touch my phone. I try not to open my social media after that. That morning, the whole morning, I just wanted to be quiet. And then I go down, I'll have a glass of water, wait for half an hour, and then have my coffee, and then get ready for work. And then if I'm already in the parking lot, that's when I check my messages, that just in case. But that's it. And then most of the day when I'm at work, I don't really go into my business because our breaks are shorter now. They change
Mm.
our breaks, so it's not worth it to just go and run into your to check your business. So what I do is when I get home, so when I have my facial and then I come home, I go in the kitchen, prepare dinner, and then once I'm done dinner and it's cooked, if my husband is coming home late, I will just plate his food, put it in inside the microwave, and that's it. And then that's when I will just sit down and do my business, my 3 to 4 hours, and then until I go to sleep, and
Yeah.
then just leave my gadgets outside my room, except my phone for the alarm, read, and then
Yeah.
go to sleep, and that's it. And then it's every day. Like I've developed that routine to do that like every day since I started going back to work. So which is, I think it's really really good. Like I don't have to be inserting the time of, and then you will be lost with what you're
Mm.
supposed to do during the day. Yeah, so that's me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah, it
so
is actually really helpful when you actually create a routine,
Mhm.
right, for
mhm,
yourself. Then it is more manageable. And then when you need to add, when it's really very important to add something, you actually do it in small little increments. So
Yes.
it's not
increments.
overwhelming, right? And this is
Mm-hmm.
Monday to Friday. Maybe on our second round robin, before we answer the next question, we should also do what our routine is in the weekend, because
The
we're not
weekend.
all work, we're not all business, right?
Yes.
This is the reason why we're doing this. It's because so
Mm.
that we can enjoy whatever it is that we need to enjoy. I forgot to mention that I do, if I have chance, take a nap after work.
I
And
So
know
do
that's what
I.
you
it's
said.
ladies know this, right? And so I make
Yeah.
sure that I set an alarm clock because, I have a tendency to create a 2 hour nap, do a 2 hour nap, and that's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. That was very it's as I said, it's really very helpful to have routines, because then it's also a self care, a good
Mhm.
self care to actually create that routine and habit. Okay, second question. What is one non negotiable routine or habit that helps you maintain balance in your life? Oh, before I
Mm.
answer this question, thank you so much for our watcher. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. I hope you're getting value out of our conversation and our chat tonight. Yeah. Oh, and a heart too.
Oh, there
Thank
did you
you.
go.
And so,
Yeah.
as I mentioned earlier, I'm just gonna talk a little snippet about the weekends, right? And so on the weekends, like on Saturdays, I actually tend to have more time, of course, for myself. I love plants as well as my
Mm-hmm.
hobby. It is very therapeutic for me. So on Saturdays, I look after my plants. Don't ask me how many. I have way too much. I've lost count. And I have more time. I plan my social media content on Saturdays, so that's something extra. And Sundays are definitely the Lord's day. It's something I dedicate to actually Him. And God said that on the seventh day we should rest. It doesn't matter what day it is, but if He rested on the seventh day and He is God, I will rest on the seventh day and actually just relax. And it's very refreshing to have self care. Okay,
Yes.
what's one non negotiable routine or habit that helps you maintain balance in your life? For me, the non negotiable is my to do list. Okay, so the night
Mm.
before I go to bed, I actually create a to do list for the next day. And this
Yes.
has actually helped me reduce sleepless hours. Because when you actually thought of an idea and you have to hang on to it so you don't forget it for the next day, right? So that's what
Yeah.
happens to me. So what I do before I go to bed is I create this to-do list just so that I have them all written down. The next day, I can actually sleep better. The following day, I feel some sort of organization, some sort of organization into my life. So that for me, that's one non-negotiable routine or habit that helps me maintain balance in my life. What about you, Veronica?
Thank you, Beth, for sharing that. For me, the non-negotiable is that no matter what in the morning, I need to give gratitude because we're very
Yeah.
gifted for the gift of life, for waking up
Yeah.
every morning. I said, even with aches and pains, but God gave me this opportunity. And, being grateful for what I have, for me, has been the non negotiable one of them. The other
Mm-hmm.
thing is that I will make time for my kids, my family, because I neglected them for so many years because of work that now I won't. They're my
Mhm.
priority. And I will incorporate my business around my family and not the other way around because I have already given them more than 20 plus years giving my family time and now I refuse. I won't.
Yeah,
So I just learned to incorporate my business in between my
that's right.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I think just for me too, it's that 15 minutes, 4:30 to 4:45. That's also my gratitude thingy. I will just um lie there, just lay and then just talk to yourself and stuff like that, saying thank you and
Mm-hmm.
praying and just lifting my day to God, and that everything will be okay for the day, and that that's what I've been. I think that's one of the things that
Mhm.
I am consistently doing, because there's one time that I did, like as I said, oh, like when you're just so down, and then you disregard your routine, the whole day
Yeah.
will just be a mess. Like it was just,
Yeah.
oh my God. And then you're trying to get back to your own
Mhm.
momentum, to yours. It's hard, and that's why I said I
Mm-hmm.
made a habit that it has to be that way, even in the weekend. Even if I know I like to sleep in on the weekends, I would
Mhm.
Yeah.
still wake up at that time, and usually I'm always awake before my alarm goes, because I don't know why, but I have this fear of the ringing. And so I will just anticipate the alarm, and then once it's up, I will just switch it off, and yeah, that's and then I will set my timer. So that's one of the things. And of course, the to-do list, like I will always memorize, like before I go to bed, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this and to do this. And also I make a note on my notes on my laptop, but I don't touch my laptop. So I kind of memorize it, like one or
Mm-hmm.
two, just the thing that I do. And then when I get home, that's when I open, oh yeah, this is what I have to do, and this, and just to planning ahead, like example, what to prepare tomorrow for dinner, what to
Yeah.
for supper. Because it's, well, when we were young, it looks so easy just to decide, but now that we are the adults, and just said, oh my God, even planning a meal is not that easy anymore,
No.
so that I
Yeah.
have to also plan that the day before. And those are the things
Yeah.
that I include in my plans. And of course, the my post, the schedule. Thank God for automation, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that's right. As I was gonna mention this again. For people who and this is actually coming from my own experience, right? I had there was a time when I actually got depressed, and that's when my father passed away. After that, I got depressed, and actually getting it's so hard to actually even get up out of bed.
Yeah.
And one of the things that actually helped me, aside from, of course, praying and, spending time with God, is getting myself back to doing routine.
Yes.
When I started doing it, it was really, really hard. And then as I actually keep continuing to actually do the routine, it actually helped me. It actually helped my mindset very, very, very much. And so
Yes.
this is very, yeah, it's very important.
Very
And also, yeah, oh yeah, it's very important. So
important.
thank you for sharing those. And okay, third question. How has running a digital business impacted your family relationships or your personal well-being? Oh my goodness, where do I
uh,
start?
Keep it
Um,
short.
I know, right? I have a tendency. My friends
that's from
already told me.
Abuela.
I know. Okay. Yeah. So let's start with personal well-being. When I started our digital business, I had a major health issue, and I was able to go to all my doctor's appointment and my physiotherapy, and while I was able to set up and run our digital business. So it is something that we can work around the things that we're doing, and it's very doable, it's very possible. And that's one of the things that I really loved about our digital business. And our family relationship, we just have more time, because now I know what is important to me, what matters most to me. And it's just when it doesn't really matter how much resources you have. If you don't have your health, you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to enjoy it, right? So that's one big thing, that
Mhm.
big impact in myself and in our family.
Yes.
Veronica.
Yeah, for me, my personal well being is like, I just, I'm very grateful because through all these years, we wear all these hats in your career and you work long hours, and sometimes you lose yourself. You're playing all these hats. Today I'm a manager, this I'm a supervisor, I'm this. And you lose yourself, who you really are. And for me, my well-being is that I found myself in this business and also has taught me that I need to take care of myself so I can take care of my family and making them a priority. Like I said, I neglected them for so many years, just providing, just to provide, because it's hard to be being a single mother, to be the mom, to be the dad. And sometimes you have to do whatever you have to do to provide for them. And that's being working long hours, Saturdays, because you had to do that to even climb the corporate ladder. And for me, I think that this has taught me to have the balance now to say, yes, I'm committed to my work while I'm there, but I'm committed to my family after I'm done, and now I'm committed to my business. And of course, first the prayer will be God to be the center of it, and to have faith and to have the personal peace and that joy and have the purpose in life. That sometimes we go to a routine, but why are we doing what we're doing? Is to help those families so they don't do those mistakes that we have done, especially
Yeah.
that I have done,
Yeah.
given the time with my family. So for me, this business is not just the business, is the balance in my life and to see life in a different perspective and
Yeah.
to enjoy the moment, each moment, whether it's good, whether it's bad, but there's always a reason of the why. And just like I say, learning that life is a journey
Yeah.
and you have to just find the balance. It's not going to be always perfect, but it's a balance. How you're going to deal when something happens, when you have the positive attitude, even if the worst scenario, you start thinking, okay, this is happening, but what is the positive in this situation, or what can I learn, or what resources do I need to move? So this is just finding that balance,
Mm.
and I'm so grateful. And of course, finding beautiful people like my friends.
Ah,
The
Like, yes. Yeah. For me, thankfully, I'm really grateful for this business because I started this business a few years back, and this few months, I had the struggle with my like Elizabeth, who I suffered an injury, and it was really really hard for me because, as Veronica said, like you get obsessed with your job. I'm very particular with my job. I go to my job, my way there, I'm already planning how to take care of my residents or my patients, and then on my way home, I will be reviewing what happened the whole day and what could I have done better. And then that's when so I was sharing it to one of my team lead, and she said it's turning to be an obsession. And then this happened, then my injury happened, and then for me that was a wake up call,
Mhm.
that you have to take care of yourself. You cannot just give and give and give, and then you ended up giving everything and there's nothing left for yourself.
mm,
And so that was just the greatest wake up call. And it was having that pain that even if no matter how many pain medication you take, and it's still there and it throws you off. And that's when I struggled. I had severe depression. Like, it's like Elizabeth said, it's really hard to get out of bed. Like the whole day you'll be in bed. Like it's only the only thing that's keeping me going is this my digital business, the community that I have, the support that I'm getting from them, the motivation, the encouragement. And that's what keep my day going. And then for my husband, my husband was saying to her relatives and even to his son, he said that
mm,
yeah, he has the digital business, and I'm glad that she has it because it's keeping her busy and occupied instead of just wallowing or staying in bed the whole day with all the dark curtains drawn. But at least when he said, when I come home, at least I see her talking to someone on or chatting, or and then I can see her smiling. And then And
Yeah.
and that's when I said I realized that, yeah, with all that struggles that I've been through, I'm really really grateful that I have this the business. I have you guys, I have the whole community. Like, what, it's really incredible the support that you get from this business, and I'm really really grateful that I have this in my
Mm-hmm.
uh, in my life, because I was thinking, if I didn't have this, I don't know what happened to me this past few months, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I couldn't
Yeah.
even read, right? Yeah, so I just,
Oh my.
yeah, so I'm really really grateful. That's how
Yeah.
big this thing is for me. Yeah, yeah, there you
Those
go.
are, yeah. I
Yes,
know that's, we're being very vulnerable tonight, and I love this
I know.
conversation. I just hope that if you're actually listening and you're watching and you're relating to all our experiences, we're here. If you have any questions, we're more than willing to respond to you, because I know how it felt like when we were deciding on whether or not we're going to jump into our online business or our digital business. But it has actually outweighed all the cons, and there's a lot of advantages and things that we're enjoying right now. We have more freedom, we have true time freedom, where we can actually do the things we enjoy, spend the time with the ones that matter the most, and run the business, when around our schedule, and it's not
Mhm.
the other way around. We've taken our time back. We've taken our health back, and we've gained, aside from, of course, having additional resources, we've gained friends, and we've gained confidence, right? So the personal
Yeah.
development is just out of the world. So, I would like to invite you, if you are interested, and you are looking to get into the online space, or something that you can actually do to add resources to your family, or have an additional time for yourself. We have a complimentary live webinar where you're actually going to see different business owners that have gone through different experiences, and they share their journey and where they are in the digital business. On this live complimentary webinar, we also talk about how, like, the three pillars of starting a digital business, on how you're going to be able to set up and run it. And you're going to find out if this is something that's for you or not. Okay, Heidi, can you tell them when the live webinar is going to be at?
Oh, the live webinar is on every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. And so just enter, you can see our website, just enter your valid email address and your full name, and you're good to go.
And just a reminder, because I know that sometimes life happens and you're busy with the family. Is the beauty of running a digital business is that we understand that, so we offer also the replays available for you to watch it at your convenience when the family's asleep, or you wake up in the morning, or you cannot sleep at night. Just watch the webinar at your convenience. You can pause it. You can, it's flexible. The flexibility is there, is the
Yeah.
beauty of our business.
Yeah, that's what the one of the things that we love about our digital business is the flexibility.
Mhm,
Thank you
mhm.
so much for watching. I hope you all guys have gotten value out of our chat tonight. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us if you have any question. We would love to respond to you, to help you out make a more informed decision. God bless all of you. You guys have a
Have a
wonderful
wonderful weekend.
weekend. Until our next
Hello.
video. Bye for
Bye.
now.
Bye.